Game week 10, double-digit game week, which obviously means double-digit haul everywhere apart from your players. And that's not a prediction, that's a fact. But now let's look at my predictions. Southampton, Leicester. Now I fully expect Leicester to win this game, but apparently Southampton have scored in every single home game under their manager now. So that probably means they won't score, or they're going to win like 3-0 because that's just what their season's going on. Like, I feel like predicting the complete opposite of what's happened before is more likely to happen. But for now, I'm going for a 2-1 win Leicester. Man City were very impressive in the Champions League, and now they play Villa at home. Oh dear. This could actually reach rugby score level, like double-digit goals. But with Pep playing Aguero and Sterling for 90 minutes, no, I'm not afraid. I think it might actually be closer to 4-1, where I can see Villa getting a goal with this wibbly-wobbly City defence. Please play Aguero. Brighton, Everton. Now, Brighton have been decent, but Everton away are just going to make them look like Barcelona. Brighton, easy win, but not too many goals. 1-0. Obviously, Matt Ryan is going to score it. Watford, Bournemouth. You know what? I ain't got a clue. Watford still without a win, and Bournemouth have been air the last few weeks apparently. So this could go 3-0 either way. And you know what? I got a feeling Watford could actually edge this and get their first win. But for the sake of confidence for the best team, my team, and the fact I actually won points, I'm going to say 2-all. Wilson, all 4 goals. Wait. No. West Ham, Sheffield United, I think will just edge West Ham's way. Even after Sheffield United's amazing, or was it Arsenal bad performance, where I expect West Ham to trampoline and win 1-0, bouncing back after their poor result last week. Chelsea midweek were very impressive by managing not only to keep a clean sheet against Ajax, but they also made enough chances to get the winner themselves. But a lot of their main team players did start, so I'm going to go for a close 3-2 Chelsea, where I can see Burnley goals, but more importantly, more Chelsea goals. Newcastle Wolves. Now I would say Wolves would easily win this, but playing in midweek, which has taken out on them, unless they're playing Man City. So you know what, nah, I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. So, you know what, 1-1, Steve Bruce even getting a goal. Well, there you go, why not? Arsenal, Crystal Palace. Now, Arsenal do also have a game midweek, but I've actually got quite a few of their good players coming back from injury, with the likes of Tierney and Lacazette, so I can actually see a comfortable win, only because it's home, where Aubameyang is going to be banging your nan and banging them in. Or maybe Lacazette, or maybe no one. Now, if this prediction was made from last week's Premier League's results, you'd be like, what the frick? But how have Spurs suddenly turned that good and Liverpool still can't keep a clean sheet? Now, they both did very well midweek, but I'm going to go for 2-1. Maybe quite close, maybe not. I don't know. And finally, Norwich, Man United. Again, a midweek game before here. Oh my god, it's like the Champions League and the Europa League are playing all at the same time. What's going on? But with a few players back for Man United, well, maybe a very narrow 1-0 win. And now on to the best team, my team. Now, things might change if there's some late injury concerns. And also, almost every single one of my players that could have played midweek did play almost all in the 90 minutes. But let's go through them all one by one with some personal time with each of the players. You know, how's the family? How's the thing? You know, best manager, treat my players well, you know? So in goals this week, between Ryan and Pope, between Everton at home or Chelsea at home, the keeper that's going to win the fist fight is, well, you can see on the screen, it's Ryan. When Everton play away, they don't know how to play. And with the saves that Ryan has been making lately, I am confident that not only can he save the shots to get me a clean sheet, he can also save my team by actually getting points. But even though Burnley at home are decent, I'm more confident with Ryan over Pope, so that's what I'm going for now. But also, I can't have triple Chelsea. Why would I put triple Chelsea against the keeper when I can just play the other one? Our first defender is, or might be, pulling a sickie, is Trent Alexander. He didn't travel midweek after, an upset tummy, oh dear. I don't actually know what's going on with him. Actually, no, nothing's wrong with him. He is completely perfect. But I'm sure he will definitely come back and be completely fine to score a nice hat-trick of assists against Spurs at home. Ignore Spurs midweek performance also. Like, these are obviously guaranteed points for Trent easily, but if he is out, I think it'll have to be Rico coming on instead. Next up, we have Sayonchu. Now, I know I said Southampton will probably score, but this season is so unpredictable, I'm backing him to do something. And that something is probably him running around all game, playing a very good game, but then still conceding and getting a maximum of 2 points. But you know what? Every little helps. Bring home the 2 points, boy. You do it. Then my final defender I'm going for is Lundstrom. Lundstrom plays West Ham away and Rico plays Watford away. Wait, so you would probably say I'd start Rico. You know what? I might actually. But for now, Lord Lundstrom gets his place out of respect for his performance last week. It's funny because he's not even the reason Sheffield United get clean sheets, but him being a defender in the game all the clean sheet points, get them for me right now. But you know what? Both of them will probably end up playing when Pep decides to bench one of my Man City players and not play him on at all. So you know what? We're all good. Moving on to midfield, and we have Mane. A nice goal and assist, and maybe not a nice 90 minutes midweek for him. Mane is a machine. He can play all the time. He will be fine, and I can see him getting the best of Spurs at home with an easy couple of goals come in. Thank you. And next up is De Bruyne. He did start midweek, but he was subbed off after just 60 minutes. So Pep, don't you fricking tease me like this, bruh. De Bruyne will start. De Bruyne will bang. He will get me all the points. And you know, I'll talk about captain choices after, but he could be very much up there. Man City against Villa at home. Villa, good luck. Next up is Mason Mount. He was taken off after 60 minutes last league game to then play the entire 90 minutes of the Champions League game, so that's why. But he was actually playing in a midfield 3 midweek and not in a very advanced position. But he did actually still manage to find himself in good spaces amid a good few chances. But this could be a slight concern, but I think he will at least start against Burnley away. So go on, my man Mount. And my boy Adoy is next, where he actually played basically all the game midweek. And to be honest, he played quite well, even though he wasted a few chances. But right now, he is actually also a little worry for me, as Pulisic has looked very good when he's come off the bench. And every time he's come on, Adoy's gone on to the right, where he doesn't seem to be as effective. But I do think he will start on the weekend, so we'll just have to see. But obviously, same as Mount, Burnley away could be quite tricky, but both of these could quite easily be involved in just one Chelsea goal. So I'm okay for that, for now, I guess. And next is Aguero! Now, he would 100% be my captain pick, but he did play all 90 minutes midweek, so Pep, please, I'm begging you, start Aguero. The problem with Aguero not starting is that Man City are probably going to be winning 4-0 at halftime, and why would they bring on Aguero? Like, they don't need to. So if he doesn't start, he's probably not going to come on. But I just hope he starts, because he's going to get a hat-trick easy. Villa at home, Aguero. Pep, please. Next, we have Callum Wilson. Now, of course, he goes from scoring every single game week to then when everybody starts bringing him back in, he stops. But he plays Watford away, and Watford have the joint most conceded goals altogether. I mean, almost half of those were from one game in Man City, but, you know, So I hope a Wilson hat-trick will be confirmed. You know, just like he did against Norwich, yes? And finally, we have Abraham. Now, he did get a bit of a rest at the end of the midweek game, so I can definitely see him starting. But like I've been saying, I still don't think he can do it. I still don't think he can get that many goals. Maybe against a bit more stacked defence of Burnley, he might get a few chances, but I'm purely holding on for him just for his ownership, not to miss out on those goals, if he gets some, which he won't. And if he was to make a transfer, he would probably be one of my top priorities right now, but for now, he stays. Now, triple Chelsea does not sound good at all against Burnley away, but you know, they could actually score 2 where all 3 of these players are involved, so you never know. Plus, they have Watford next week, so it probably will be worth it. But I probably won't stick for triple Chelsea for too much longer. So actually, with midweek games played, over half my team could be in big risk of rotation after starting, and most of them playing all 90 minutes. And as well as the Pep roulette with De Bruyne and Aguero, this could actually be a horrific game week. Like, imagine Aguero doesn't play, Mount and Adoy get rested or don't play all the game, and then Wilson, Abraham and Manny blank. That is literally no points. And you know what? That isn't actually incredibly unlikely. So you know what? I think I might have to rely on the big man himself, Lord Lundstrom, for a couple of goals, assists, and you know what? A couple of clean sheets in one game. That's how good he is. But in all honesty, I'm not too worried. I think most of my players are guaranteed to start. Aguero is probably my only concern, but if Aguero and De Bruyne do start against Villa at home, ooh, that could be really tasty. And now my captain choice. I really want to put it on Aguero. But then De Bruyne is very much guaranteed to start. So is he the better just because he's safer option? Or do I make a complete maverick move and choose Ryan in goals as my captain? You know, guaranteed clean sheet, all the save points, easy. But nah, I think I might have to go for Aguero captain and then De Bruyne vice. So then if Aguero doesn't start, he probably won't come on, and then De Bruyne gets all the points in before Aguero gets subbed on for the last minute after De Bruyne scored 2, and it's all gone everywhere. What is Pep doing to me? Like, imagine if Pep had an FPL team. Like, he would have, like, Aguero, Aubameyang, and Salah just chilling on his bench, and he's gone and started, like, Ross Barkley just because, like, he can. So this game week is going to be really, really, really fun, because this team could score, like, 100 points. Or it could score like 20. Oh dear. Like, there are so many things that could go so right and so wrong. So you know what? I'm so excited. It's going to be fantabulous. I'm definitely sticking with this team. No transfers required right now, it doesn't look like. But I will update you on Twitter. Thanks for watching, and remember,
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now.